Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daily Show. What if I could? It's your host, John Buggins. We got a big panel for you today. A lot of people in the chat there as well. Want to get the show started or what? Are we all excited? Are we all excited? Are we all excited for today's show? So, yeah.
Are we all excited? Are we all excited for today's show?
Crap, I got YouTube.
Who's got me on?
That's me.
So, we got, let's start over now. Welcome to What If I Could? Daily Scrolls, welcome to What If I Could? Scroll Saw Portrait Design, Cutting Woodworks. Brought to you by Steve Nealon at Harnell Media and Prairie Signs for all your sign needs in the Peace Country region in Alberta. Hey, everybody out there in the chat. Liz, JJ, Robin, Doug.
Doug.
Did I see Denise out there earlier too? Pat's out there. Jason Rushloff. Doug.
Fred.
I thought I saw Denise out there too. Hey, Liz. And on the panel, we got Herb.
Hi.
And Russ. And Charles.
Hi.
Now
I'm live. Not now.
Hello, sir.
It's Haim has joined us as well.
Hello, Haim. You're supposed to say when you this thing, they call you Mister. How's everybody doing? Did you have a good afternoon? Since our last show this morning?
Apparently Charles is having a good afternoon.
I have issues.
Hello, Liz.
Send money. Hi, Liz.
Just send pizza. He'd be happy.
No, I got sausage.
Holy
the question I
moly.
was going to ask Chris. If Chris comes on, remind me to ask Chris a question.
Chris.
If I can remember the question.
I know.
Okay, Herb knows it.
No,
No,
he
I
doesn't know
don't
the
either.
question.
Oh,
It was actually about so because I know when it's a pretty morbid question though, but when you're up for a viewing, when they prepare you for a viewing, right? They glue the eyes and they sew the mouth, right?
They also put caps under the eyes so they don't sink in. But go ahead.
Yeah. And my question was, do they also sew up your down below parts as well?
I don't remember if they sew it up, but I do believe they put stuff there
it's not
so as
normally
not
seen anyway.
so as not. Well,
No, but the body will leak through openings. And
yeah,
stuff, right?
it's to prevent leaks and potential odor.
No, they probably do.
Yep.
Rob says, not gross talk again.
It's not gross talk. It's
It's anatomical structure.
yeah. It's a
part of life.
question that I am curious about. That I could Google it. Sure, I'll Google it instead.
Do they sew up your hooty doody?
And your howdy doody.
And diddly do. We could see what Chris's answer is, though. I don't know which part of the process Chris is involved in. I know the industry. I just don't know
All
what
of it.
specifically he does. No.
I think the coroner does it, most of that.
I think it depends on the region.
The coroner doesn't get a lot of the bodies, only if they're criminal in nature. If they come from like the hospital or something, they go straight to the morgue.
Hello, Steve.
House.
I don't even see Steve, but hello, Steve.
I don't see
He
Steve
must
either.
Herb must be watching from YouTube. There's Steve. Hi, Steve.
Yeah. Earlier it was lagging. Today it's on the ball.
Took a few seconds after you said it for it to pop up in here, so it's still
Yeah.
working. Hello, Steve.
Forgive the silence. John is Googling whether or
It's
not
frozen.
orifices
No, he's
is.
I'm not frozen.
Oh, of course.
Okay,
It
Robin,
didn't even
are
blink.
you ready for your 3 questions?
Oh,
Hey, Steve.
hell. No help from the other audience.
No help from nobody. And you won't be able to Google it. You
Nope.
have to answer them fast.
I don't think she's here.
All right
She's
then.
ready to go.
No trivia.
Darn it.
Got out there. Look,
She's
there
here.
she is. Help! She's ready.
No help.
All right, Robin. In the last show, what did we talk about the first hour?
And don't come back and look at the show.
And it has to be the answer he's looking for, not.
No, that's not the correct answer.
Wade says anything but scroll on.
Hey, Wade, how's it going?
One more try, Robin. Oh, you were so close. We talked about that too.
Yeah, Wade said good. It's been a weekend. All right.
You're missing the important one, Robin.
It's too late.
Apparently, I am too.
You want to give her the answer so she can say she didn't get it?
I thought that was the answer, but I'm wrong.
No, mostly
the
talking about porta potties.
Porta potties at the beginning.
Hey,
Question number 2.
Well, wait a minute. If she didn't get all 3, then she lost. There's no trivia. She missed the first one.
I think we should give her credit for urinals because that
Ah.
conversation was longer than outhouses.
No, I just sat here and heard you say you got to get the one he's looking for.
Charles's rule.
Damn me,
Charles's rules.
I suck.
Says, what? Only one person said porta potty. That was Kathleen.
Yeah.
That was the first thing we were talking about, or they were talking about.
The porta potties.
Second question.
It's quite the sea can you got there, Wade.
Second
Well,
question. When Dale was doing history trivia, what was the last trivia question he asked?
He's still talking about the first one.
So, Wade, is that a shipping container? Like for like shipping and storing stuff? Like that breaks down flat? Oh, that's pretty cool.
John, did you ever find out whether or not they sew up the hood?
No,
and it
there's
didn't?
no real answers. There's no real answers on it.
Did you get the question, Robbie?
Wade says it's the same thing, but a bit lighter steel. I got it, Russ. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you slipped in there ahead of me.
Sorry.
That's why I'm stopping, see? Hello.
Hi,
there,
Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Well, he said 4 people carried the base in. Hadn't been heavy, huh?
Robin says, I don't know. I was watching Marilyn Monroe then. The
I mean,
Netflix
Norma Jean Baker.
Yep, Norma Jean Baker.
Well, sorry, no trivia tonight.
Which still isn't her real name, by the way.
Norma Jean Riley.
Robin said 1948.
Still not a real name.
Fine, it's Ethel.
Third question.
No.
Oh, okay. You're done. All right. Sorry, Robin.
I wanted a question.
Okay.
Oh crap!
It's not Norma Jean Mortensen.
Yeah, Norma Jean Mortensen.
When did the Berlin Wall fall down?
Mr. Gorbachev, tear
In the
down.
1980s.
When
Or
Reagan
19
told
In the
Reagan
80s,
told
when
to
Reagan-
tear that wall
Tear
down.
it down. So we're gonna go do it
I was
for
there from 80 to 82, and it was still up, so it was after that.
you. Okay, well, don't give
Looking
me no
for a
hint.
specific
I don't-
year.
I don't know the answer, so
Specific
I wouldn't
year.
give it.
Robin, it's Mortensen, not Mortensen.
Robin said 84. With a question mark.
Wade says,
84. 94.
"Damn it!
See, Robin, no trivia tonight.
Thanks, Robin." Wade and JJE both said 86.
And you would have both been wrong.
Oh.
Doug says 89 because
Another wrong answer.
Robin
Thanks for playing.
John cannot find whether or not they sew up the hoobadiddly doo after death. So Chris Nealon really needs to show up.
1986, Chernobyl exploded. Challenger, that's what I was thinking. Challenger. I thought the Challenger was in '86.
It was in, don't tell me, 85, 86, somewhere in there.
I said '86.
86.
I was, hush.
So Chernobyl exploded, the Challenger exploded, and Oprah Winfrey started going national.
Yeah, I was sophomore in high school when the Challenger. That's why I was trying to do the math, so I didn't pay attention to your answer. Wade says, "Hey Charles, Dave Gatton gave you a Hoosier deal. Gave you a plug on his Friday morning coffee session. Sweet. Under what context? I'm afraid to ask sometimes.
Oh, it'd be all right. On his show, it'd be okay.
You saw it explode? Why would you watch something like that?
That had to be very surreal. Well, he probably didn't know it was going to blow up when he looked at it, sir.
He lived in Fort Myers when it happened, so he was not that far from there.
That had to have been very, very surreal to see that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, look at that. Ah, cool.
You know, there's a disconnect when you're seeing it on the news. Wade says he was saying how you made patterns that they'd be good for laser as well as scrolling.
They
Thanks,
would.
Dave.
They would.
Yeah, Jerry says we all watched it at school. I didn't see it until after it happened.
Well, yeah, because like I remember going home for lunch, not being able to watch any. I'm pretty sure I used to watch Flintstones at lunchtime. Couldn't watch Flintstones; it was all freaking news, so couldn't watch news. Went back to school. They had all the. Everybody went to the gym and they had it on the TV there.
I was
Thank you for
already a
telling me
grown
that,
man,
Wade.
Jerry. I wasn't in school.
Doug says I didn't know what was going on, but it wasn't the normal contrail. There was two of them. Yeah, that was the rocket boosters
Contrail.
or the the usual. Yeah,
Smoot the plume.
yeah, the smoke bull crap.
Yeah.
He said all squirrely. Yeah, they started out like this and then crisscross and most people say, if I remember correctly, hello Marty Raymakers.
Oh, Marty.
Yeah, Marty.
The astronauts were likely still alive until the capsule hit the water.
Capsule.
Whatever the area they were in, they survived. If I remember, I can't remember the terminology, but they survived until it hit the water, most likely, because there were signs of the emergency measures they're supposed to go through. There were signs that some of them had done those emergency measures. Google will tell you about it if you're interested. Robin says my favorite Flintstones episode was, this is random, Pebbles and Bam Bam sang. What's the name of the song they sang? I have no freaking clue.
Open
Hello,
your heart.
Marty.
Open your heart. Let the sun shine in.
Ba, 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 ba. Bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
We were at my mom's last night. And my brother yelled that out 3 times and made me, my nephew, and some other people choke at laughing. And thanks to y'all, when I'm taking a drink near my brother, he tries to make me, yeah.
Does it ever work?
Yeah.
Are we a good influence or a bad influence?
I would say good because I keep coming back. Doug says he was like 18 when that happened. I was 15.
I was a lot older.
15 or 16, depends on the month.
Yeah, I was 14.
Jesus Christ, man.
I was a sophomore.
I was in my
What?
30s when that happened. 38? Something like that.
Damn, you is old.
Yeah,
I'm
you feel old
sorry.
now, Russ.
I told you.
You wait. You were twice my age in '86.
I was 44 in the year 2000. So, there you go. So think about that.
I was 30.
I'll be 67 in about 3 months.
Yeah,
Look,
like I
it's
said,
pieces. Jen Sanchez has joined us. Hi,
you were
Jen.
Hello.
twice you were twice my age in 1986. Holy crap!
Now you're
That's
only
what
3
it
years
is.
older than he is.
And now I'm on your show.
Oh,
What y'all want around here, young whippersnappers?
so special.
But you're not twice my age now, though.
Nope, he's only 3 years older than you now.
Yeah.
Jerry doesn't even remember last night.
Hey, Jen, how's it going? What are you up to?
Jerry might have had a little.
If you came here looking for scrolling, you're going to be sadly disappointed.
Well, eventually. Larry said, hello, Larry, says they found a paddle wheel casino found in Iowa where the Mississippi River dried up, some up from the 90s. Yeah, I saw that. And but they don't want people messing with it because it's so deteriorated that it could fall apart if people are trying to walk on it. Yeah, I saw that news story as well.
But they ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
Nobody ever listens.
Judas Priest made me kill myself.
That's an example of smart society. Jen says, I'm exhausted. LOL. Christmas orders like crazy. I want
Yeah, I know.
orders.
You get busy doing Christmas orders.
I want orders, you butt heads.
She's doing them every day. She has orders every day.
Wine,
What is
wine,
she doing
wine.
today? Merry and bright sign.
First world problems.
Yesterday was angel ornaments and cardinal window shelf sitter. Day before that, let's decorate the Christmas tree. Yay, Christmas tree. 9-foot Christmas garland. Holy cow, Jen. Unbelievable.
Mercy sakes.
So now you're taking a rest and watching my channel? That's awesome.
Awesome, dude. I mean, ma'am.
Glad you could come join us.
Me too. Herb, how about some trivia?
Robin didn't get the 3 answers correct.
Thanks, Robin.
Robin messed up. So
That's
no
just
trivia for anybody.
freaking wonderful.
Gee, thanks, Robin.
Even Herb wanted to do it. John, how about some scrolling?
Not stalking you, Jen. I subscribe to your messenger notifications.
And isn't Jen watching you right now? That's stalking.
Yeah.
And we're witnesses. Sorry, Jen. She says, got to mix it up, can't do all the same things. I'm cutting wood on the laser and listening.
See, so I know I signed up to your message notifications a long time ago, and I know Tam from Crafty Peeps. She has, what is this on? She has it's called Telegram. Come join my Telegram so you never miss when I'm going live. Yeah, so she's on Telegram now. I got to figure out. I got to go check that out.
For those that don't know, Telegram is like a messenger thingy.
Well,
Nice. Yes.
Herb, there's a message for you out in the chat.
No. These guys will make me laugh.
Just if you start to do it, let me know so I can time it. You got to beat 22 seconds. Jen says she loves how you use the hashtag unfinished girl saw projects. LOL.
It's mine. I own it.
Word.
Oh, so Charles wants some trivia, huh?
Oh, 80s country, please.
No 80s country. We're going to do history.
Oh, crap. I
Yeah,
wasn't there.
Jen, if you happen to Google or put in your browser section hashtag unfinished scroll saw projects, whatever could is the only one that comes up.
Word.
So you know.
True or false question?
False.
True.
Pete can repeat, 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 repeat. How many times repeat, 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 repeat?
27. 7.3.
You are correct.
Thank you. So we get to do trivia then, right?
No.
Damn it.
True or false? The United States was a member of the United. Wait a minute. The United States was a member of the League of Nations. True or false?
False.
Anybody out in the chat?
Well, there's only one other option. Just saying. Jen says if it fits, use it.
Yeah. And JJ is wrong. The answer is false.
Sorry.
Question. In what year did the North American video game Crash occur?
I don't know. I hate these year ones. It's not fair.
I'm just reading what's in front of me.
It's not 80s country.
Can't always have it your way.
I know this, trust me. Mark has joined us. He says, evening, y'all, waiting on the dinner bell. We're having
Hello,
Russell's
Mark.
country.
You haven't eaten yet, Mark?
Larry says true, true, false. Jerry says 1989. JJ says false. And Doug says 2000.
Anybody else want to guess?
Y2K.
And Jason says 14 Celsius, cold and snow in Calgary.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Minus 14, maybe.
And the year was. Hello, Ken Spencer.
Yep, Ken Spencer has joined us. He's very active on TikTok for you idiots.
The TikToks.
The TikToks. And the year was what, Hoib?
1983.
My Jesus, I was 13 years old.
That was 3 years before the Challengers exploded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, how's it going?
Doug says the year was hello, Ken.
Let's do another one of these. Those that haven't caught up to us.
He's going to try not to break the eyelashes this time.
Yeah,
Mark
I'll try
says
to break it this time.
Go ahead, Hoib.
Here you go. It's 50-50 chance for a false question.
False.
Okay, then I don't need to read the question.
Okay. Denise has joined us now.
Hello, Denise. All serious. True or false? United States President John F. Kennedy was assassinated during the presidential motorcade in
True.
Atlanta, Georgia on
False.
November the 22nd of 63.
False. He was in Dallas.
Everybody should know this one.
Final answer. You never said, "Hey, Charles, that was freaking true."
Hey, Charles.
I'm correct. Yes, sir. I'm about to get yelled at, ain't I?
Probably.
Shit.
You are correct.
Crap. False Charlie did it. Okay. Okay. Oh, fine. Fine.
What floor from where he got shot?
The observatory, third, 12th. A third. Third?
The book depository.
Yeah,
what floor?
Depository.
Third, I think.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, grab it.
No thanks, Mark. You can have all that ham you want.
The 6th floor.
Fine. I was only off by 3.
Okay, everybody should know this one.
Great.
Putting you all on the spot.
I'm
What
gonna-
year was the United States Declaration of the Independence signed?
He means declaration, not decoration.
Say it again.
Sorry, Herb.
Now I can't read the damn thing.
1783.
In
What
what
was the
year was the United States Declaration of Independence signed?
Well, the only thing you asked for was the year, and Larry first says 1776.
1787.
Well, there's 2 people out there that know it.
I knew it. I just didn't want to show off.
It says July 4th, Mark.
Well, a lot of people think Jesus was born on December 25th, but that's debatable as well. But
No,
you know,
people know that wasn't when it was.
It was actually the 2nd. They just wanted to do it on the 4th.
I'm confused. But all right, back to you, Hoib.
Oh,
Hey,
and
did you-
August
it is.
2nd, the rest of the delegates signed it.
Mark Lindsay says the Constitution was signed in 1789.
Oh, that's
Okay, what
I signed a credit card thing the other day at Sevco. So that would be 2022 if anybody's curious.
what
Let's
year
save that for
did
another trivia
Kentucky? Go ahead, Russ.
I'm done. Go ahead.
In what year did Kentucky become the 15th state to join the Union?
I don't like history. I wasn't there. So it was ratified on July 4th. It was signed on July 2nd. I knew that there was a reason Mark picked that date, but back to you. What year was Kentucky doing that thing?
Became the 15th state to join the Union. Larry says 1883. Nope. Any more guesses? The year was 1792.
That was my 30th guess. What quote unquote singer died like either today or the last couple of days?
Last couple of days was Jerry Lee Lewis and Nick Carter's brother. What's his face?
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, he was found in his bathtub, so he probably bit the big one. I mean, it was probably drugs.
Where and when was the first cardboard box made and industrialized use.
Don't know that I've ever heard anything about that.
First what?
Where was
Cardboard
the
box.
first cardboard box made for industrial use?
And when?
I'm gonna say somewhere in China.
Thanks for playing.
Egypt. Has to be Egypt. They made paper. Papyrus.
Jerry said the city of corrugated.
Nope. This is one of the questions I was going to give Robin earlier, but she failed them. The year was 1817 in England.
Yeah, see, that's paperboard though. I just looked that up. That's paperboard. It's not cardboard.
Well,
According to history books, the first cardboard box, or more specifically paperboard, was invented in 1817 in England by the firm M. Treverton and Son. Cardboard box packaging was made in the same year in Germany. Ah, see?
we're not on the same web page.
Yeah,
So, history is over.
I had to ruin it.
Thanks, John.
I was getting bored. I'll go back to watching my English shows.
Jerry said the city of corrugated on that cardboard question. That's kind of funny.
Already said that one, but thanks for playing.
Sorry, I was multitasking. you couldn't wait to get me with that. That's what I love. We're all so caring about each other that we.
Oh, by the way, I got that from you.
Thank you. Yeah. Does anybody want a spoon?
I like the fork.
Spooning leads to forking.
Oh, see, I'm glad to see you. You got the other of your survival kit to go with that spoon?
My KFS.
Not entirely sure what that is.
You're one square.
Right.
One square.
I won't run into that one. That one never happened. Holy hell. I give up. I don't know what to do anymore.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, there was one time that Herb did some 80s country, so I do appreciate it. At least he cared enough to fake it. Well, John, me and you are the only ones that aren't muted.
unmuted.
He was.
I was talking.
Okay, I
Was
kind
that?
of figured he was talking. Now, John, I'm just a comment reader. I don't know if this is a euphemism. But Larry says somebody send John a new pencil. His is too short. Doug says he's not muted. He probably should be though. Love you,
What do you
Doug.
mean? That's long
He's,
enough.
oh yeah. I don't know.
Not short.
Larry,
Longer than a golf pencil.
I'm just reading what I ain't doing that. Marty says I'm listening but cleaning my shed. I was working on my shed earlier and I got sick of screwing with it. I should be working on it before it rains. I love you too,
John
Doug.
was supposed to be cleaning his shed, but
Sorry. Russ is stroking his. Can't say it. Jason says, good night, everyone. Going to working tomorrow. Have a good working, Jason. Larry says, okay, it looks shorter.
See you later, Jason. And while you leave,
night, Jason.
come on, you stupid phone.
How many people are watching? 13. Sorry, you missed your chance.
Oh no, I ain't looking at the screen.
I wasn't either till I looked. Raise your hand if you haven't set all your clocks back.
Just have the stove and the microwave left, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's
That's all I got.
Yeah, that my digital alarm clock thingy. Those are what's it?
Only
Well,
chance of rain we getting anytime soon next Monday.
there's a chance of rain at midnight here. Wade and Robin are guilty. Denise says, hey everyone, give John a thumbs up. Like, yes. Oops, that was accidentally a thumbs down. Let me fix that. Denise says mine are changed. I usually pretty good at keeping up with that time change crap on clocks, but not this time. My truck one stays incorrect because there's too many moving parts.
As soon as somebody brings some batteries home, I'll fix the clock above my head.
JJE is asking Denise, still snowing today? Well, it was in the 80s today in Texas, and it's 71 right now. Larry says, Charles, have you quit doing live streams? All jokes aside, Larry, I just haven't been motivated, honestly. I call it functioning depression. You know, I'm doing stuff, but not real motivated to do anything.
Live right now. We're talking about.
I mean, doing my own.
You don't need any more watch time.
I couldn't quite hear you, John.
You don't need any more watch time. You're live right now on my show.
Yay! And we're on the air. I don't know how long I've quit, Larry. Just someday I'll decide, I need to get back doing this, and then boom, bippy, there we are. And the hate continues with love. And no, hate isn't why I quit. I just got burned out and yeah, that kind of crap. I don't know why Denise told me to hush, but she said we had snow, more expected midweek. Oh, probably because I told the temperature. Larry says I made a couple of pins for Thursday. Cool. I always find a way to get in trouble with Denise, and I don't know what I even did. How many inches did you get, Denise? That would be no inches because it didn't stick, so we do not know. Larry says one pin for my mom and one for one of my aunts. You working on a pattern over there, Hoyt?
No.
Well, crap. Are you able to cover comments while I multitask for a little bit?
No.
No.
Fine.
No.
Just wait for that one to come out, too.
I'm in utter shock.
Do it yourself.
I don't want the people to feel ignored.
Robin says, cool, Larry.
I'm not entirely sure she said it like that. She probably said, that's cute.
What is Robin's favorite saying?
Cute.
I don't like that.
Where's my scissors? I need to change my shirt.
On another
See?
note, have y'all determined the pattern for the next scroll off?
I think the horse on the far right is in the lead, but we've still got a few days.
Pretty much that stupid horse.
That's
All
a stupid horse.
One of the
I'll
horses.
go back and look and see.
John wants Jeepus.
Denise has a question for you, Charles.
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am? How may it be of service? Besides leaving?
I was just trying to get you to read her last comment.
Oh, crap. I don't like it. I have an idea. What does she not like, and what is your idea, ma'am?
That's Robin's two favorite horses.
Oh. So, well, that was rude. Herb done snookered me again.
Well, let's see, that horse is very simple. Wouldn't be hard to cut that pattern.
Yeah, John wanted the Jesus because he wanted to spend a little time on a project.
By God, you'd be able to sell that one.
Probably.
Marty says, it's still hot here. Can't imagine snow.
Same.
Let it snow, let it snow,
Let it snow.
Ooh, I want to go out and make snow angels.
I want to ride
Still
my
hot.
name in the snow.
Marty, I'm pretty sure there's like 8 inches of snow outside right now. Okay, wait. Okay, here's one for you. My camera just went off outside my shop because of oh yeah,
Snowflake.
snowflakes. Here, I'll make it easy for you to see. Look, the snow set my sensor off outside.
My God,
There you
man.
go. See that? Look at that.
Holy hell! Somebody shook the roof.
It just came off the roof.
Jeff
Uh-huh.
Jeff Turner is joining us.
Hey, Jeff.
Apparently, we just got told to hush her by Denise.
No. I wish
She
you
didn't tell me
peace,
to.
happiness, and a foot of snow, Denise.
And Jeff Turner has joined us from Facebook. I don't know if I said that or not.
Yep.
Marty
Hello,
said,
Greg.
all
The
right.
snow's fine and all, as long as it happens like at night. And because I really hate working in it when it's snowing in the daytime.
Some people work in the night, sir.
Well,
where
that's
you-
their problem. You switch to day shift, man. It's so much easier. You can see what you're doing.
Greg says a half-inch of snow this evening. Porter
Yeah,
Woodworks is in. What in the blue blazing Sam hell's going on in here?
I'm
Whole
showing
lot of
snow.
nothing.
Now look on the bright side, Denise. If you get all that snow, you can't go out walking.
After midnight, out in the moonlight,
Stay home and rest up.
just hoping you may be somewhere walking. After midnight,
Let it,
searching for me.
let it snow, summer breeze.
That was the musical stylings of Hype.
I think I need some more Cheez-Its.
I need some more sleep. That never happens.
So, hey, Dave, you're not going to believe what happened the other day.
John took a shower.
No, it's worse than that.
It's first,
Uh, what happened?
what? Jeff ordered a laser. What the hell?
What?
Is it like a red dot cat laser? A red dot cat laser? Those are fine. We're not worried about those.
What the hell happened the other day, damn it? You left us hanging.
No, I didn't.
I don't know what happened.
Tell me. So the other day I was
I
finishing
know.
up.
I
I was finishing. I was finishing over at the sander with my ornaments. For these
Can you
these
poop
ornaments
yourself?
over at the sander, and I was doing the big 7-inch one on my 12-inch disc sander, and it was vibrating against the table, which was vibrating against the freezer beside it. I had a big a birch log up against it, and it vibrated it so much it fell over, and
Uh-oh.
it landed on a box that had your Halloween knives on it, and they all went flying, and I got to remake 4 of them.
Crap on a stick, man.
Falling.
You'll have those any day now, Dave, because he gets right on it.
So I got to redo 4 of them. But they were over at the sander. They were done being sanded, and I was about to get them ready to put backers on.
Uh-huh.
That's why they were over there.
This is why we can't have nice things.
But I got the
See?
logs laying on the ground now. So
But wasn't that the whole reason why you put that shelf behind you where you could put your projects on them?
yeah,
I believe Herb just called you out, sir.
I'll put them on top of them instead of below them.
That's what friends are for. If you don't feel bad enough, they'll add a little bit.
Well, I could have just not told them.
But that's not your style.
Yeah, I'm an honest person, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be a little delay on them.
Little delay, because that's yeah.
He'll get them in the year 2525.
But yeah, it won't be as bad as what you're expecting from Matt House. You'll get him before that.
Where'd that Russ feller go?
They probably run out.
They did. They left the house. They went to go get treats or something to eat.
No, his camera's still on. Just muted, that's all.
Trust me.
I didn't leave.
Ooh, can't trust her.
I don't know how to get him to answer.
Yeah, Jerry, lasering them is not. It's not the same thing. You don't get the same. You don't get the same cut effect and the little. Just
You get burned edges.
yeah, you don't. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Hello, David.
Hello, Russ.
Feel like I'm being interrogated.
No, I just said hello.
I know, but that light shining in my eyes in the dark.
I'm sorry. I had reflections on my screen while I'm multitasking, and I can't have
Ah.
reflections.
Oh, okay.
How's that, Russ? That make you feel more interrogated?
I'll never talk, Papa.
Tell us, where was you at December the 4th? I run the feller off.
What year?
What year? I was getting married on that date, but what year?
1952.
Wasn't born yet, buddy.
What?
Not that old.
What?
He was just a twinkle in his daddy's eye.
I was resting the laurels on my father's loins.
Holy hell. That was the most polite, dirty talk I've ever heard.
Why can't you laser 3/4 inch shelf puzzles?
Yeah.
You should be able to.
Did you get the 10 watt or the 20 watt? I'd get one of those myself if it wasn't for that pyro printer I want really bad.
Yeah, I know. I've seen your posts. He's got the 20 watt. He says.
Oh, you got the 20 watt. Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's about twice the price
You know,
of the 10 watt.
she's gotten a. I was gonna say a plasma. She's gotten a water jet. Get a water jet. You don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter how thick you go.
You don't use
But
a
it
water
gets a little
jet on
wet.
wood.
No, not really. The water just goes right through you. Your stuff doesn't really get wet.
I bought powdered water the other day. I don't know what to add to it.
You gotta add water to rehydrate it.
Okay.
Seriously, you can actually buy dehydrated water.
I didn't know that. I'm probably falling for BS like squares of toilet paper, but I don't know.
No, it's been around for ages.
Fine.
Here, hold on.
How long is ages, sir?
Ages.
Whose ages? Russ's? Because that's a long freaking time.
See, here's one from. Here's a can of dehydrated water. Dehydrated water. It's got to be from the 50s. Empty contents of can of water into 1 gallon of water, stir until dissolved.
Okay.
13.25. Cost $13 to buy them.
Mercy Jesus.
For real. I'm telling you. Full. See, they're all in the 50s, 60s.
Y'all have not been keeping up with the comments.
There's a newer one. This one's from like the 90s. Just saying, it's a real
Marty
thing.
says, wasn't a glimmer yet. Mark says, sorry, Wade, I'm a low sodium diet. On a low sodium, blah, blah, blah. Jeff Turner says, those puzzles make me a lot of money in my crap food. 20 watt. Denise says, drink. Mark says, see what you get for stopping, John. Larry says, I'm waiting on scroll saw blades to arrive from the wooden teddy bear. You can still get 15% off. Just saying. If they're flying Dutchman. Jeff Turner says, I'm going to burn helicopters on everything. Charles, that's Apache in Blackhawk pattern has made me a few dollars here also. Nice. I wish it made me a few. Well, it did because you bought it. And Shaylee Morehouse of Midnight Scroller has joined us, one half of Arneo Media.
Hello, Shay.
Hi,
Oh,
Shay.
Shay.
The Apache took me about 5 hours to scroll.
Hello,
Oh.
Bob.
Bob Lee, the holder of my truck, has joined us.
What? Bob Lee.
What?
Bob Lee. How's it going,
Bob
Bob
Lee.
Lee?
Bob, what's going on?
Hey guys,
You ready
I
to let
also
me have
heard a
that
rumor.
truck yet?
I heard a rumor about
Okay.
Shay Lee.
I was going to say about Bob giving me that truck.
What's the rumor, John? We're dying to know.
I'm like a huge gossip person anyway. Just give me a second.
But I know she's doing a show tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Yep, I just got to find the proof to back this up. So everybody knows I'm not lying. Come join me, Shaylee Morehouse, at Midnight Scroll Her tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I imagine that's Central. We'll be starting our holiday adventure. Join her as she saw and craft for the holidays. Her lives will no longer be on Facebook, so please come follow her on YouTube at Midnight Scroll Her. Boom, there you go.
A Yuba Tuba?
That's your rumor.
YouTuber.
Good, because I'm getting tired of Facebook myself.
Yeah, I don't like going watching people on Facebook Live. Sorry, Jen, if you're still here watching.
Jerry says about time, Shay.
YouTube just seems to be a better platform to do your live shows on. I don't know. Like Facebook has its advantages for people that are on Facebook, but like Jenny and Tammy at Crafty Peeps. But I really don't understand the fascination about Facebook compared to YouTube.
Well, Facebook pays you quicker and better, for at least for a time, and then it's typical crap. I don't like their chat layout. It shows up weird. Mark says I tried FB Live one time. I didn't like it at all. And I'm just the comment reader. Shay says my butt hurts, so not sure how long we will go.
Oh,
Please don't tell me
fine.
you're back in hamburger again. They'll just send me right off.
Shay, why does your hind part hurt?
She fell down the stairs.
Again or still? I mean, you know what I mean.
Her fall down and go blah, 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 blah.
Hey Bob, I haven't seen you or heard from you in a while. I think the last time we saw you, you were on holiday still.
He was probably polishing my truck.
Way back in the summertime, though.
Summertime.
My truck.
My truck.
Bob's truck.
I've got the shirt with that picture on it already.
You guys know you're not getting it, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Bob says you can have that truck for a phenomenal fee.
Mark says it ain't the fall that hurts, it's that sudden stop at the bottom, literally.
He's not lying.
But it's made of cushion, I assume. No hidden things there. Jerry says, see, but anyway, neither of y'all got the money for it. Well, Bob was going to give it to me. He'll tell you.
Jerry, I got the money for it, but I don't want to give him the money he wants for it.
I don't have the damn money for it. I'm going to get a charity case.
for the price it was when it originally came out.
Oh,
You ain't gonna get it for no $3,000.
I
Shay,
know. I
Shay's
know.
butt hurts because this is from the same fall, but just taking forever.
It wasn't the fall, it was them 6 steps afterwards.
It was technically 6 falls or thuds or rolls or I wasn't there.
That's why I said she fell.
Larry says he couldn't afford one tire. I couldn't even afford the envelope that the rejection letter comes in. I win. Mark says he'll give you a ride in it for $3,000. Now, Bob's even come on here and said Charlie's truck or something about your truck. So yes, it's my truck. Just saying. Just saying, Russ. Sorry.
Dave said, I'll stick with my cheap Jeep.
Just the comment reader. Shay says truth. I took a good ride. I got rejected. And being that John just rarely stack cuts, then this will be a one of a kind project because he will not cut it exactly the way he cut the other one unless I'm incorrect. Is that correct, John?
What was that?
I said you rarely, if ever, stack cuts, so this will be a one of a kind, even though you've already cut the same design, but since it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like that way, each one's different and it's unique to whoever gets it. And I can I can add more stuff or take stuff away. So
Yeah. Mark says, I'm with you, David. We have 234,000 miles on our Jeep. Still hums right along, by God. I know this never happens, John, but I'm getting kind of tired.
no.
It's weird, I know. It only seems to happen when I'm awake. That's just weird.
What's that? It seems to happen when you're only on my show.
No, well, that too, but it only seems to happen when I'm awake. I'm never tired while I'm sleeping.
How's that
Why I
work
just
out?
say it doesn't. I wasn't prepared to answer that, so I don't know. Insert Mark dad joke. It just seemed like the time for one. I am still here. I just have my camera off. Because I don't want to be paid fun of while I'm eating.
Well, I guess if Shay's going on tomorrow, I'll be on. I can still go on just after her. I don't know for how long though.
She loves it when you get on at the same time as her. I found that out. I'm just kidding. Larry says I got to let my phone charge, so stay safe and blessed prayers for everyone. Right back at you, Larry. I don't know how much longer I'll be here, neither, because I'm falling asleep. I don't get paid enough to stay awake, Denise. No offense, John. Bob says I had to put the truck away for the winter. The weather's starting to get bad. I'm sorry, sir.
It don't ever get that bad over here, Bob.
It rains more in Russ's area. Just saying. That's a bigger chance of rust. And he's laughing because he knows I'm telling the truth.
that is true. Mark
That
says,
sounds like
fun
a
fact.
that sounds like a government conspiracy here, Mark.
Yeah, I know. 3 presidents, all founding fathers: John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe.
I don't know if that's a fun fact for those 3 presidents or their families and loved
ones. It wasn't a very fun fact for them.
Just saying, Mark, that was kind of tacky and rude, mister.
Saying conspiracy theory.
Holy hell, I just now saw the kind comment Steve Miller left for me. Why not, Denise? He puts us all to sleep. Okay. Well, on that note,
I think that was not meant towards you.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm just used to it, so I have a guilty conscience. Adams and Jefferson died the same day in 1826. My name is Charles Earing. I'm tired, so I'm going to lay down. Thank you for having me, John.
Good night, Charles.
Love you, Russ. Love you, Herb. Love you, John. Tolerate you, some people. Love the rest of y'all. And away we go.
Jim says they were all old, Mark. Yeah, they were.
Oh, I just told Tommy I love him too. And he laughed. Oh well. He'll never get to hear it. That was his one chance.
Mark says a fun fact is that there actually aren't 57 varieties of Heinz ketchup and never were. Company founder H.J. Heinz thought his product should have a number and he liked 57. I knew there weren't 57 varieties. I thought it took him 57 tries to get it just right. There's the wife. There's the wife laughing at me.
You go, girl.
I didn't say that to be that.
Go, Team Teresa. Hello, Billy.
Valid statement. It wasn't meant to be funny.
Hello.
Hey, Bill, I haven't seen you in a while.
That's all for her. No more for her.
You cutting her off? Tell her you're cutting her off. I dare you.
You say cut me off. You just don't know where I'm getting it.
I know.
Does she want it?
Be encouraged to.
Is she going to open days?
Not yet.
I mean, the world's a oyster then. England, Europe,
No, it's a bit.
the States,
There's a massive ocean.
and Australia. Australia's got some great.
Oh, man. I guess that woman's never going to answer me back.
I did. I'll make this move on this.
Here in a few minutes, I'm going to have to get up and go give this dog a shot.
That way, you can do it. Just look right there.
Yep, it was the greatest thing than sliced bread. Excuse me. I wonder where that other Steve feller is. We haven't seen him all day.
A few days back. She locked us
Yeah.
up.
He must have took the day off.
Doing something wrong.
You're muted if you're talking, Russ.
You're the ones who noticed the most.
Talking to the wife.
Oh.
Why don't you try him? Fraser Flanagan, my co-writer. He teaches at the Kelvin Bridge campus. Sorted it out with this cushion and meaning goes after him. You didn't know one. I was shooting so that all that strings to
Yeah, the wife just looked up the Heinz 57 mark, and she said that 5 was his lucky number and 7 was his wife's lucky number, so he put it together. Boom bippity.
Ba-boom, ba-beep-beepy.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Wasn't he in Back to the Future?
That was Biff.
Boom, Biffy. Mark says, I do love the folks who research my BS.
She has always researches when I say something. You gotta make sure that she's hearing me correctly and know that I'm wrong.
Another fun fact, bats are the only mammals that can fly. Hello, Chris Nealon. Says, well, hello, peoples.
Hey,
Go
Chris,
ahead,
I got a
ask your
question for you.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to come on. Didn't know if you'd still be at work or not.
Working men's club.
Now, I don't mean for this to sound rude to anybody out there, but inquiring minds, because, you know, Mark's putting all this cool stuff up there and everything else. So, inquiring minds are curious. When they prepare a body for viewing, now I know some people or some places
She said she don't want
sew
to
up the mouths and stuff the nostrils, and they sew the eyes shut, but they put like
She said that her leg was
plastic
either
behind the lids for when the eyes go shallow.
you want
Do they plug up the genitals on females and the back sides of men? Just curious. You know, for leakage points and stuff like that.
Down the Salt Bridge, and the driver was telling me that the bridge existed in a never-ending struggle between tension and compression. Two sides constantly pulling away from each other. And if
Chris
the-
says we don't sew and no butt plugs in my shop.
So like crazy glue and stuff.
Collapse completely.
Denise says no fluids when you pass. Greg says pennies on the eyes.
In keeping their stable structures together,
Oh, okay.
some tension is getting important.
And no, like Denise is talking about like after they embalm you and stuff, like viewing and stuff like that.
And Shay says, I'm concerned why you are curious about this.
Oh, because between shows, I go inside and I was watching a TV show and I was curious whether they do that because they were talking about crazy gluing the eyes shut and sewing the mouths up, but didn't really mention any of the other leak points. Like they said that they plugged the nose and then put the cotton in the nose, but they didn't mention any of the other holes in the body, like the ears. They didn't mention the ears either.
If you're gonna leak, you're gonna leak.
Yeah, but you don't want to leak it during a viewing, though. I was curious about.
Mark says he probably has some bet with somebody at work. Say,
No.
Like, Carl's writing another book. News to me.
somebody want to come give this dog a shot for me?
Dropped out of our club list.
She's real good at taking them.
About steps. I had thoughts. You know what you like in the cooking new groups? Yeah. Where were you between 10 and 11?
See, now the thing is, you guys might find it gross, but the only way to find something out is to ask questions, right? And you ask questions from people that are in the know that know. So the thing is that okay, so what happens to you after you pass and your body's gonna get viewed? Like you're gonna have those questions anyway, so you might as well know ahead of time, right?
I guess as well as being
Steve, that's a question only Pam can answer.
Do you think their new book is about getting some back?
Could be. I'm thinking we should take another look at Graham Kennedy.
But I'd like to sometimes.
Oh no, Chris, I don't expect you to. And Shay, that actually will not work either. Because you basically got to be cremated to begin with.
Uniformed officer at the bridge.
Yeah, bad evidence handy.
I wasn't thinking of that.
No, she moved me from border command.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cut out, fellas.
Okay, Russ, thanks for joining.
Y'all have a good night.
Thanks for being here.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you later.
Man, they just all leaving us, John.
But
No,
I learned at a young age though that if you want to know something, you either got to
Gotta ask.
research it yourself, or you have to ask people that are in the profession that will give you the proper answers.
Yep. Steve said, I'm sticking. I say sticking a bone up my, and let the dog bury me in the yard. When I'm done, I'm done.
See, what's the deal with like family plots? Like like way back when, you know, everybody had their own land. Everybody had a family plot on their property, like homesteaders and stuff like that. But yet now you can't just bury somebody in your backyard.
Nope. Damn
But
government.
but is that not the same as having a family plot on your property? Like, okay, I'm taking Yellowstone for example, because they didn't tell anybody. They just took them out there and buried them, and then said, okay, well, we need a death certificate.
Okay, where we go? Mark said, I told my wife to dump me on the courthouse steps. Somebody will bury me. And Steve said, or elect you, Mark. Yeah, there it is. That. Chris says, family buried plots are grandfathered. Mark's got a fun fact. There are no muscles in your fingers. The very function is controlled by muscles in your palms and arms. Bob Lee saying good night, everybody.
I beg to differ because when I cut my thumb off, I know there was meat hanging out. So I know there's muscle in there. Night, Bob. Oh, fun fact. So I was watching a movie and they were pulling somebody's fingernails off for torture. And they basically pulled his fingernail off, but it was just like the part you see exposed here. I'm like, that's not real. Carrie's like, well, yeah, because when I cut my pinky off, and they pulled my nail out. They pulled it out from way up here, almost at the second knuckle. They pulled it out, and when they pulled my thumbnail off as well, when I cut my thumb, it basically came off of my past my first knuckle here because they were pulling the fingernails off, and it was basically just the part you see. I'm like, that's so fake. Do your research, people.
Tendons, John. There are no muscles. Says Mark.
Well, no, I understand the tendons in here in my hand and my palm are what make my fingers move, but there is muscle in here. And there's meat in there anyway. I know there's meat. I know there's meat in there.
Yeah.
Like a chicken wing.
Mark says Google it. Nope. Actually, he said nope. Then Google it. Oh. Well, the boss is on their way home. And Denise says Google isn't always right.
No, but you got to know where to Google those things.
Chris says now I need to take a finger apart. Nope. Sage says there are over 30 muscles in the hand, but the muscles are activated by the forearm.
Any ideas that? Don't know, don't care. She called me last week. I deleted her voice note. You got a text?
Okay, according to Hand Anatomy at YPO Education, each finger has 6 muscles controlling its movement, 3 extrinsic and 3 intrinsic muscles. The index and little finger each have an extra extrinsic extensor. Fingers do not contain muscles other than arterial chelae. The muscles that have that move the finger joints are in the palm and forearm.
And Mark said, oh, go ahead.
According to technical rescue systems.net.
So Lucatad's working again. Just you went off grid around the time that Horror was doing.
And where was I at? Mark says the muscles in the hand, not the finger.
And he'll confirm that with it.
Steve says Google always says you can't live without a brain. I know a bunch of people that are proving that wrong.
They're walking zombies because they're freaking idiots.
And Mark says, which is what I said. And then he says, Steve, LOL. Hey, it's live Sunday night.
I'm a friend of Kara Gibson. I think I know who murdered her.
Hello, Arthur. Welcome back.
It was about 10:15. Pickup was from her apartment to the university.
Mark says, fun fact, I love to make people look stuff up. The word friction, the longest word in the English language, which is only about. Everybody saying hello to Arthur. Greg goes, next thing you'll tell us that the butt muscles control my toes.
Bad vibes. But
No, just your knees.
last night, we were so busy. I didn't call in to confirm the drop off for ages. I started you made them?
Aye, that's it. Okay.
Stop! Oi!
And on that note, Mark, the longest word in the English language without any vowels is nymphly. Y is not considered a vowel.
Let's see. Mark says, how do you know they don't grab and say snow? I might be accurate every time I move my butt, my toes curl. And on that note, I'll be right back.
Well, I know some say Y is a vowel. Depends on which circles you're running, though. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. Chris, you sure it wasn't a nympho? Oh, Steve. Can't trust a cane about vowels. He had extra ones to everything. Not all the time, just some of the time. A fun fact, there's not one letter Q in any U.S. state name. Why not? Hey, Peter, how's it going? Yeah, I'm back. I had to finish up a project that was due um, with a shortened ex- deadline than what I was told originally, and then work got in the way. So I'm back. How's it going? What have you been up to? Yeah, it's my second time on today. I was on earlier this afternoon, and so decided to come on tonight, try and get back on my schedule. But Shay's doing a live tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I don't want to interfere with her. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how long she goes on for. Thanks, Peter. This is actually the second one I'm doing of these. I did one a couple weeks ago. Right here. I finished it up a couple weeks ago. It was for my niece, and then somebody was in the shop and saw it, and they asked for one too. So I said, well, you can't have this one. This one's completed going out, but I'll do you another one. So I'm doing another one now. It's just the heart. I love working on the hair. I love working on the hair and the rose at the top. It's just her tattoos were a pain in the butt to do. Tattoos on her arm and her eyes. Well, I'll do the other one pretty close to the same, but close to the same, but it'll be different. What have you been working on? You got any projects on the go or what?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, the last
Hello,
video you
Peter.
did was your Halloween one. That was a week ago. You haven't been on for a week. What's going on?
Not Mark.
All right, Mark, take care. See you later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the informational trivial facts.
Oh,
She's doing that tonight. She'll be okay. My therapist decided so they can talk slowly and she'll be able to. So a therapist. You're so deep. I love it. You feel something with it? No.
Yeah, I think here in a few minutes I'm gonna get off here too.
Did you get the dog a shot?
Do what?
Did you get the dog a shot?
Yeah. All right. That way I can catch her in a good mood when she gets home. And the chat is awful quiet.
Oh, this Mark just left.
I know it.
Mark left, but Peter and Billy are here.
Yeah. Yep. Figure might as well, while I'm at it, might as well check my sugar. Yep, that ice cream done me in. Well, since the chat's quiet down, I'm gonna go ahead and sneak out of here, John.
All right, well, I'm gonna shut this down in a minute anyway.
Okay.
Well, it's being your herb.
All right. Y'all folks have a good evening. Thanks for having me.
Yep, not a problem. See you tomorrow.
All right,
sometime,
later.
maybe. All right. Oh no! Oh no! Just me all by myself. Whatever shall I do? I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet so you guys watch me scroll. Do nothing. Yeah. So Peter's asking, how do I decide what to make the cuts? It's more from experience than anything else, I'd say. But um, working on a grayscale, like when you're working with grayscale, it's different than working with just black and white. Because the thing is that you got more choices to choose from, but you basically want to try and keep it as realistic as possible. So, because like I said, so I actually have more. So just looking at this, just by looking at that picture there, right, and then looking at the finished cut, you can see how realistic it is. Just by picking and choosing what to cut out of each one. And the thing is that for like for the eyes, for example, so the eyes look they look pretty dark, but you can tell by the different gradients of gray that are in there. There's probably seven or eight different colors of gray in there. So when I did the cut on my eye, I actually ended up doing probably a good 20 different cuts in it. So just to give it a realistic three-dimensional look on it, right? The same with the nose as well. Just to sort of add or accentuate light curves and stuff like that. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. But it's more basically just the way that, like, when you're cutting something off of a grayscale pattern or even a black and white straight pattern, it's more what you feel like you think it should look like, rather than the interpretation of the pattern designer that actually made it. So because I know for example, there are pattern makers out there that will do realistic looking patterns, but they look cartoonish, or they look way too simplified, so that for example, like the eye would just be a straight black hole. It might have two bridges coming over, and with like a little black spot for the pupil, right? Whereas when and there are pattern designers that will do that, but I know when I look at it, um, I can look more into it and figure out what I can pull out of it, because I like cutting small, miniature, minute, fine detail stuff. Um, right, like not people have attempted, and people will attempt to cut coins, right? So there's an actual Canadian quarter with the caribou cut out of it, right? So, but people will try and stay away from small detail stuff like that, because because I cut every antler, every antler is cut into that, as you can see, right? And the thing is, a lot of people stay away from that because they think it's too small to cut. But I enjoy taking on the challenge of cutting small stuff like that. Um, but like Billy says, 10 scrollers, 10 people will cut this 10 different ways. But it's all what you think that what your abilities are to you. I'm looking for some smaller stuff here. But it's more what you just got to learn to challenge yourself. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I know where some small cut stuff is. So uh, back was it Shay a year ago? Me and Shay had a online scrolling class, and this is Shay's design, the tic tac toe board, right? And so we did uh, show this to the class, the people that we had. Um, everybody basically cut theirs out of wood. I cut mine out of acrylic just to show that you can cut different materials. You can cut different materials with whatever you want, right, on the scroll saw. And then while everybody was cutting this one, being at the 9-inch height, sorry, 8-inch height, 8 inches tall, with these are 1-inch pieces, 1-inch playing pieces. That while they were doing that one, I cut this one. Now it's the exact same design on a smaller scale. So it's the exact same pattern, shrunken down. This is 3-inch heart with half-inch playing pieces. And while other people were still cutting theirs, I decided to make another one as well, using the exact same pattern. Now this one is 1.25 inches tall, and the playing pieces are quarter inch high. Just to show you the build and the same detail. The same detail is in these pieces that are in these pieces that are in these pieces. So the exact same detail is in there. It's just a matter of what you feel that your cutting abilities and the way you're going to challenge yourself are going to be, right? And I like doing, like I like to take on the challenge of cutting the small stuff like this, because it basically is a challenge. And then when you get into stuff like that, if I just do with it, then you get into doing stuff like this. Now, if you ever watch Game of Thrones, you'll know what this is. Let's give me a second right here. You ever watch Game of Thrones? This is the hand of the king, right? The brooch that he wears. And I actually made it so that I can wear it on my shirt as well. And this is 2 inches tall. But with all the detail that's in that, it's just a matter of what you feel that you can challenge yourself to do. There are different ways. There's different ways that you can hold the materials. Different ways to support the materials on your base. For example, use a zero clearance insert. Basically, you just put tape over your hole. Put tape on from a second piece. They tape a second piece onto a bigger piece, and then you cut your smaller pieces out of here, so that way they'll actually still stay stuck. Like use double-sided tape from your finished piece onto a bigger piece. That way they still stay on there. That way you're not going to lose them down the hole or whatever. Use a pencil, the rubber end of a pencil when you're feeding it through. There's lots of different ways. But I do teach classes. I can do a tutorial with you personally on how you want to cut this stuff. So yeah, so it's just a matter of challenging yourself and figuring out what you want to make something look like what you're, well, being the turner that you are. You have a final concept. You have a final concept in your head of what you want your project to look like in the end. I do the same thing with my scroll sawing work, and I have a final concept in my head. I'm looking for something else. Oh yeah. See, I have a final concept in my head. It's a snow globe that I built, by the way. I have a final concept in my head of what I want something to look like, and I just do it. It might come apart in 5 or 6 different pieces when I'm working on it, right? And a base. But one of the biggest things that I tell people is that your imagination is the only thing stopping you from achieving your final look of what you want something to look like. Or your imagination is what's gonna make you go further in your art, or make you achieve whatever goals you want. Now the thing is that with me, I prefer to teach people, to show them how to do things, to so they don't feel scared or feel um, what's the word, intimidated by the scroll saw, because okay, it's a power tool, right? But it's a scroll saw, and you'd be surprised at what you can do with a scroll saw. So therefore, that's why I do stuff like this, to show that you don't have to do big projects. You don't have to do simple. Um, no offense, Jeff. You don't have to do simple puzzles or block pieces of stuff. But you can do fine detail, small miniature stuff, and the only thing stopping you is you. My imagination, my dumb clumsy hands. Well, that's why you have all the extra tools around you to help you hold stuff, right? So, but yeah, like I tell people all the time, my YouTube channel isn't here to make me money. My YouTube channel isn't here to to get monetized. It's to try and help people overcome their fears, and even new people who are afraid to go live can come on my show and just be in the panel and talk, and just do crafts, whatever they want to do. Just do a craft there. You don't have to talk. Just do a craft. It just give you a sense of what it's like to be live. And then, when you want to talk, you can talk. I can show your projects for you. And then it gives people a sense of camaraderie and friendship, and the ability to do their art on a platform of their own, right? So, anything else? That's about it I got. I'd love to have, 8 million subscribers. I'd love to have, monetization. I'm not worried about it though. I'm not. I I'm just happy to know that I can help people that ask questions, that I can give them the answers they're looking for, and then I can help them progress in the art of something they choose to do. Yeah, I may not be a CNC guy, a laser guy, a 3D printer guy, a turner, but I do know people that do that. Like there's people in the chat that do that. People that come on the panel that do all that, and the people that I know, like everybody in the chat, doesn't have a problem of showing ways to do other ways that they do stuff. So Peter, I'd like to have you on the panel maybe one time, just in maybe. I used to do Scroll Palooza. Wait, what's this weekend coming up? Even next weekend. The 12th, yeah. So even the weekend coming up, like I really get, I could do Scroll Palooza. Billy, would you like to come in on Scroll Palooza with us? And we can just hang out and do whatever. And Chris is in here all the time. We got different turners are in here, different scrollers are in here, different crafters are in here even. Amanda comes on, builds puzzles. She builds 3D puzzles. She builds flat puzzles. Nancy comes on and builds her interesting 3D wooden block stuff as well. So if you ever want to come in on the panel and just show us or talk to us, or just sit there, and mute yourself. Everybody asks your question, just answer your questions. It's very, very informative. Very, as you know, very not not strict, because I'm not monetized, and that's why I'm not worried about it. So let me know if you want to come on the panel. All right. But we've been on for almost 2 hours anyway. So I want to thank everybody that was in on the panel. Russ, Herb, Charles was on, and everybody that was out in the chat there. Appreciate you guys out there as well. And like I said, I'm not going to force you to sub to my channel. I'm not going to force you to hit the thumbs up button. You can if you want. If you want to share my videos, go ahead. Tell all your friends. Yeah, tell all your multitudes of thousands of multi hundreds of thousands of friends to come over and watch my channel and be on my channel. Thanks, Robin, for putting Billy's premiere up for tomorrow. Go check out Billy's premiere, and don't forget Shay's on tomorrow, 7 Central. And depending on how long Shay's on for, I'll probably be joining her in her show anyway, like in the chat. And depending on when she stops, I'll be on as well. As for that, anybody else got anything else to say? I'll stay on for a couple more minutes here. If anybody else has any more comments, questions, inquiries, any sites you want to go see, we'll make sure and get the links out there for you. Any people you want to go see, we'll set the links out there for you. Just let us know. And don't forget, you can find us all on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Oh, yeah, I've pretty much stopped going on Twitch. I better stop saying Twitch. TikTok, Instagram. That's where you can see my last. Oh, yeah, right. So my ice chest that I put up on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok yesterday, that went to Pards for their fundraiser. It was supposed to go in the silent auction, but they actually had it up on stage in the main auction, and they put it together with like a small little a propane hibachi grill, and it went for $800. So I'm ecstatic over that. So head on over to my you know what? I'll play it for you right now. I'll play it for you on here. Let me open up Insta. I'll play it for you on here so you guys can see it if you didn't have a chance to see it. Let me just open it up. All right, let me screen share for you. This one right here. There you go. That's my quick ice chest video I did. that's I had to finish that up because I figured I had another week and a half to work on it, and I didn't. So I had to finish it up. That's why I wasn't on for the last couple of days. All right, Peter. So now you guys all know. So go check it out. And I actually have the reason the bidding went up so high is because everybody wanted one. So now that they have my card, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting more orders for them. Yeah, it's the perfect project for a nice chest. And my boss phoned me today. He told me how much it went for, and he said, "Why didn't you tell me I could have paid for the Pro Explorer?" I said, "No, like because he's my sponsor, and he would have paid for everything for it, for all the extra stuff for it." And I said, "No, it's a What If I Could project. It's not a Prairie Signs one, so, but I'll give him to buy the next coolers and all the extra accoutrement for it." So there you go. That's what I keep busy doing. I do finish projects. So there you go. All right. So go check out Shade tomorrow. Go check out Billy's premiere tomorrow. Go check out Shade tomorrow night at 7 Central. I'll be on shortly after that, depending on how long she takes. And we'll see you all tomorrow or the next day for Daily Scrolls. All right. Take care. Thanks a lot, everybody, for being here. Talk to you later.